No intro this time. Let's wrap up this DLC and free update. In the free update, we got peace conference changes, air changes, a naval update for the Man to Guns DLC, and some quality of life updates and a reworked historical Italy. For peace conferences, we got contesting claims, limited war score and war score gain changes, navy yoinking, demilitarizing zones, resource rights, war reps, and dismantling mills. The free air changes include newer quick deployment, optional air groups, and refined wing sizes. The naval rebalance for Man the Guns includes splitting the naval tab into two, hulls and naval support. Also, the amount of text needed is lowered, and the armaments research has been simplified, and that shell upgrades have been merged into it. Dual-purpose guns have also been buffed and are offered free to the UK, USA, Japan, and France at the beginning of the game despite being a 1939 tech. Some quality of life updates include the piercing stats being explained more in-game, comparing tank designs for no step back, war support has been tweaked including no more ticking war support, all casualties causing war support loss, rebalanced loss of war support from bombing and sunk convoys, and new decisions to increase war support that has been lost from the three mentioned above. Armored trains also got tweaked a bit, and you can now see allied logistics for better lend-lease. Italy has gotten a lot of changes for free in this update. Italy now has a reworked historical focus tree, economic, colonial, and foreign policy branch. Italy's industry is now kneecapped, which can be improved by the focus tree. The balance of power, which shall be called BOP to make it quicker to say, will be used in Italy and other countries in the DLC to symbolize who has power in the government. For Italy, it is between Mussolini and the Grand Council. A civil war will break out if the Grand Council has total control, as what happened in real life when Mussolini lost all his power. Without the DLC, you will play as the Italian Social Republic, and with the DLC, you can choose between the former and the Kingdom of Italy, so you can switch sides if you're losing. With the DLC, Ethiopia and Switzerland gets focus trees, and Italy gets its alt history paths. Each of these countries have BOPs that vary based on what path you go down, such as Italy. If you go monarchist, you will have to balance power between the king and the pope, and if you go democratic communist, the BOP would be between the democratic and communist parties. Ethiopia can choose to keep the emperor, and he can either stay and fight or board a train and go to exile. You could also help the Italians and become an Italian puppet, or side with the communists and potentially kick out the Italians and form an East African Union. Switzerland has a few political paths, such as staying neutral, staying quote-quote neutral while helping the Allies, forming an Alpine Confederation, and more. Italy can now go monarchist, democratic, communist, or alt history fascist by yeeting out Mussolini. There is now a new plane designer and a reworked air tab that reduces the amount of text required to do air research. You can use either interwar, early, improved, or advanced light, medium, or heavy airframes, and design the plane of your dreams, or whatever the upcoming meta says is best. Now to cap things off, there will now be division commanders, which is the new way to get generals. Division medals to give boosts to said divisions. There is more things modders can do, such as moddable in-game rewards and performance improvements. OS requirements have also been updated, so make sure to check if your computer will be able to run the new update, because if not, you will be stuck on the current version. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share the video, like, and subscribe. This is Jonathan 800 signing out.